Now, earlier on tonight, I told you we were going to be paying tribute to the soap opera which has been regularly voted the worst show of all time. Well, I can tell you now that it was Triangle. Yep, Triangle, the gripping tale of the goings-on aboard the Felixstowe to Gothenburg, Amsterdam ferry. I know. How ever could it have failed, eh? If you don't remember it, don't fret. Here comes just a flavour of its infamy. Because, yes, hallelujah, and all together now, T is for Triangle! Svenska?
Me? No. Are you? Svenska?
Now, two things rather trip up this interminable scene. Firstly, not even Kate O'Mara would consider going topless on the Amsterdam to Felixstowe ferry. And two, it's plainly bloody freezing there, woman!
You don't understand. Look, the deck here, this deck.
I mean, look at it. You'd have more chance of tanning down Bethnal Green tube station.
I can come and lie down here, right? Right?
Did she tell you she was...
Triangle in miraculous drab old vision. Apparently, this shot was so boring it was turned back at all three ports. They did try it with the blinds open, but all you could see was Felixstowe, and that was worse. Just kidding, Felixstowe.
They said Brian. I also know what they said it, Brian, which is why I'm here in the middle of the bloody night to try and explain what they won't believe, Brian. Now, put them through and get me some coffee. Black, 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 with coffee, please, Brian.
Ooh, it's like being savaged by Jimmy Savile.
I hear you've got a problem.
Let's try the big finish to a later episode to see if we have a bit more luck.
Claire! What's wrong?
Now, again, I don't want to criticise my own kind here, but, you know, I've played a few deathbed scenes myself. Not once, I hope, have I whipped out anything even approaching this. One more time, I think, and this time, notice the young lad's remarkable under-the-top reaction to a very funny turn.
Claire! What's wrong?
Actually, mate, I think she's just seen next week's script. Scene 1. Claire finds Kate O'Mara sunbathing down the ship's funnel. Now, it would be nice to say those two young actors went on to leave behind such tepid performances and conquer the world in other fields, but unless they later change their names to Britney Spears and David Beckham, don't seem likely. That's not to say soap operas can't be the launch pad to megastardom for some fledgling talents.
Oh, I don't want to depress you, Kenny, but our team's going to blow your mob off the board.
Yeah? I say the $50 prize money is as good as in my pocket.
Haven't got a prayer, mate.
Well, if you're so sure of yourself, why don't you put your money where your mouth is?
Because it's pretty hard to talk with a gob full of coin, isn't it?
Laughing on the other side of your face tonight, Henry.
Give us your money.
Boy.
You were.
Get out of it. Give it up.
I've got it. I've got his wallet. Let go. Let go. He's got me. Hey, Wild Thing.
You looking for the ladies, love, or the gents?
Excuse me, sir. I don't suppose either of you noticed anybody looking a bit queer hanging around the gardens from, say, 11 a.m. onwards, eh?
Inspector, chance would be a fine thing.
Sergeant.
And, of course, today is terrifically hip for the famous to nip back down the ladder of success for a quick cameo.
Excuse me?
Oh, crikey, where'd you spring from?
Good question. I'm a little lost.
You're English.
Yeah, that's right. I'm looking for a recording studio which is round here somewhere.
You in a band?
Yeah, the Pet Shop Boys.
Oh, well, I'm sure you're destined for big things one of these days.
Excuse me? Bev wants to know whether you wanted the drink or not.
Oh, I could murder a beer, Mr. Leprechaun. Who's Bev?
This was a stupid idea.
It's very nice. It suits you.
I've got a girlfriend. I love chicks, me.
Of course you do.
What was it you was on about them people painting their caves? A natural urge? Making it cosy?
No, it's not my cave, is it? It's my sodden stepmother's.
I'd give him Ricky as easier.
Oh, I hate being told what to do.
I'm loving this, mate.
Do you know who that is?
Oh, she could be the Queen of Cheeba for all I care.
That is Rachel Hunter.
Nonsense.
It is!
Hi. Would you like some change? How much do you want? $1, $2? I've got... There you go.
Oh, thanks. Here.
No, it's okay.
No,
It's okay.
I insist. There, thank you.
Well, Major Babe.
Oh, it wasn't her. Was it?
Fame there featured either side of the soap existence. Of course, there is a third kind, fame achieved while actually in a soap. These days, that's taken for granted, but there was a time when being a soap star was an anonymous kind of celebrity. Only the strongest characters and personalities broke through their roles and achieved that most desired of accolades, fame under your actual name. The manageress at the Crossroads Motel may have been a character called Meg, but everyone knew it was really actress Noah Gordon, a firebrand and drama queen in every sense. No matter how shaky the rest of the cast, scenery or plot got in Crossroads, it was always Noel's firm hand at the tiller and full steam ahead. Which is just as well, because Crossroads, the original Crossroads, was as balmy as a tickled trout.
Come back twice, the woman. Health, I mean. Thought you looked a wee bit peaky before you went away.
Yes, well, the menus are fine, thank you,
Well,
Mr.
thanks. I've no doubt you'll be inspecting the kitchen later, Mrs. Richardson, boosting our morale.
Does it need boosting?
Oh, there's no limit. Excelsior, excelsior is what I always say.
Patience, Miss Lawton, patience. You can't expect the gods to smile on our little venture straight away.
Well, if you ask me, I don't think the gods know we exist. I think Lady Luck's gone into retirement. What I want to know is, when do we get our mink coats and our villas in the south of France?
And our villas in the south of France.
You see, it seems she slipped in some grease, and we think the grease was put there deliberately.
Oh, surely not.
Mrs. Mortimer, in the last week, I've made a number of complaints about certain behaviours of Patton.
What?
Certain behaviours of Patton.
Did he just say behaviours of Patton?
Behaviours of Patton.
Wow, he did!
What on earth's that?
Oh, something awful's happened.
Well, come on, girl. What was
The
it?
lady on table 7, she's screaming her head off.
But why?
This.
Oh, no.
Who's with her?
My mum is.
I better go through.
Oh, Mrs. Mortimer, before you go, I'd just like to say something. These are dead spiders. They didn't get there of their own accord. They've been placed there deliberately.
Excuse me, Chef. Could you angle the spider more toward camera, love? We're not picking it up. Thanks. OK, loves. Everybody outside for the big fire scene.
My God. The motel! It's on fire! Mum! Ah!
Hang on, Jill.
Son, where are you going?
I'm not afraid of fire anymore, Betty.
When Crossroads started flagging in the ratings, the bosses at the network acted entirely in character with the crackpot soap by deciding to write out Noel Gordon herself. Well, this is rather like deciding to improve Only Fools and Horses by getting rid of that silly Del Boy character. But as for Noel, why, of course, she accepted the sacking with the expected quiet restraint and dignity.
Time now to go. My love goes with you wherever I go.
Goodbye.
Suddenly, I don't think Graham Norton is camp at all. Our final tally, Noah's carrot had been married 5 times and had died, I think, on 3 occasions. Mind you, deaths and marriages. Those are the great twin turbos driving the engines on any soap opera. So, as we've just waved someone bye-bye, let's get the happier hanky out, shall we?
You're late.
It's a bride's privilege.
And another thing.
What?
How well do you know Jack Duckworth?
Good afternoon. Could you come closer and we'll start tying the knot.
We're here today to witness the union of Victoria and Rory.
Sorry.
Sorry, ladies. It is all going ahead today. I won't be having any last-minute hitches, and nor will Vicky. No, good. So, if any more of you can't stand the fact that I'm getting married, then you better leave now.
I therefore proclaim that they are husband...
No, you don't.
Excuse me, can I ask who you are?
You most certainly do not proclaim them husband and wife.
Can I ask why not?
Because Terry Raymond is still married to me.
I do.
No, I'm sorry, but I don't think she does.
Hi, Fiona, Joy, Middleton.
No, Fiona. Don't make a fool of yourself. You don't love him and you can't marry him.
I will.
Liar.
What?
Liar! 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 You're a liar!
Calm
You're
down!
nothing but a liar!
Calm
Get
down!
away from me! You're nothing but a liar! Get off!
Come on!
Get off!
Fire brigade, please.
Well, there goes our marriage, my dear. Didn't it go with a bang?
Don't!
Yes, the tremendous panic caused by yet another sleepy high street explosion there. On average, British soaps include about 1 big bang per month, unless, of course, the plot involved Joan Collins, when the figures will rise dramatically. That last almighty panic was taken from the short-lived, hopeful Albion market, and for my money, wasn't entirely convincing. If you look again, the explosion itself was OK, but why, 2 seconds later, does a pathetic white cloud of smoke seem to bubble up from the local drains? I thought a magician was about to come on stage. And look how the extras here run shrewdly about every which way except actually out of shot. They're not silly, eh? But let's not be too cynical. After all, in the end, it's never the big set pieces, the great disasters, or any amount of special effects that keeps the tens of millions of us tuning in year after year, decade after decade.